live. How is everybody doing tonight? We are live. This is the Limitless channel, and we will be soon joined by Awake Souls. Well, we'll be going live to his channel. How's everybody doing out there? Let me get into the chat and see who showed up already. Please share this stream with whoever you can. And we're going to be periodically checking in with the Awake Souls channel as he's going to stream live. Nope, nobody in the chat yet. Well, my channel hasn't been, we haven't been using it as much. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting night. We're going to try to make the sun rise and double set. We're going to try to double set the sun. Yeah, we're just trying to keep continuing to push the goalposts, further and further towards the truth. And that's what we're doing. We're going to be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. Right, so 5 p.m. Eastern. You guys can all check that out. Let's just check and see if everything's working. Okay, yeah, we are live. People are hearing it. I don't know how much of a delay there is. Excuse me. But yeah, we're going to be checking in. Let's see about. I'm not going to share the stream here. I don't want to. I want to share the Awake Soul stream when he's live. Let's get in here, people.
That plane was close. We had a very close plane to the sun there. And then after I've done this experiment, we'll, and I called it an experiment, because I have a, ooh, yes! Yeah, baby! That's what I was waiting for. Woo! We had a sun diver. We had a plane go right into it. Good. That right there is super repostable right there. Tonight's already a success. So we might start getting from the P1000 some traffic interfering with the image once in a while, like a semi or so. But I have to adjust the ND filter. We're losing weight. So I just lightened up the exposure on the P1000. So I'm picking up the tops of power poles and stuff in the P1000 frame now. We're getting down to the horizon. All right, I finally brought the horizon into the shot. We've got a great horizon to work with here. I had to drive 20 minutes to find the spot that I'm shooting from. Till you actually come out here and do it, you'd be surprised how narrow of a window the sun actually sets in. I'm going to bring in the zoom a little, the P1000. So I'm not going to mess with the P1000 anymore. I've got its final setup. Bottom of the sun is going to be touching the trees at the horizon any second. That's pretty cool. The exhaust of the semi truck as it went by. The distortion that you get from it is interesting, to say the least. So the sun's now going behind the horizon here. Oh, look at that bird that just went across the face of the sun. Saw it the whole way. Saw it the whole way. You know what, I might lighten up the ND filter just a little bit more. I'm gonna stop touching the camera. Just let it rest. We're going to be coming up on half a sun soon. beeping? Why is it beeping? Oh, I want to adjust my exposure on here.
I don't know why the drone's beeping. It shouldn't be doing that. And it shouldn't be moving at all either. It's either super, super windy or the batteries. Maybe the battery's dead? There you go.
I guess it's drifting too close to the truck. And
It was sensor. It was drifting.
alright, so we're a little bit less than half a sun. We're at about a quarter of a sun. Eighth of sun. And it's gonna go quick. Just disappeared. Let's go up. There's 300 feet. 400 feet. 500 feet. Oh no. I was not filming in... let's see here. Sorry everybody, I made a rookie mistake. I wasn't recording in the 4K. I was not recording in the 4K on the drone. I just turned it on. Well, that might have messed things up a little bit. There's 1,100 feet. 1,200 feet. 1,300 feet. Shoot, that burns me. 1,400 feet. Because we got a great double sunset here. How come I didn't have that recording? 1,600 feet.
Maximum flight altitude
There.
reached.
Max altitude. Ah. So we'll just watch the sun set again. You can see on the Nikon P1000, it set at the horizon, it disappeared, it's gone. The only reason why we can see it again is because of the elevation that we picked up. At least we have the live stream footage. It's only 7:20. Sorry, everybody. Arr. Now, after I bring the drone back down, I'll call in up to the Limitless channel, and I'll turn the camera around on the moon. We got a full moon. Well, before I go down, I'll show you the moon from the drone. So the sun is set. You can see the glow around it. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the moon.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Sorry,
Oh no!
I'm getting low battery warnings. There's the moon.
Oh, nice. Great
Look
shot.
at that. Woo-hoo. Drone's still higher than it, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to bring it back around to the sunset. That's the end of our sunset there. All right, and I've got to return home, so I'm gonna bring it down while looking at the moon. Boy, I wish we had a P1000 zoom on a drone. Woo, that would be awesome. Coming up on 1,000 feet. $800 feet. $600 feet. I'm going to be pushing this battery right to the edge.
How's it going?
Going good.
1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to set something up here. Let's get you going on the screen. I just had some clouds behind the sun going. Great job, man. So you forgot to hit the record button tonight?
On the 4K on the drone, yeah, that was that was a bad mistake.
That's okay. That's what we go through. I still believe we're going to be having a bit of an issue with seeing the sun. You need to get a filter for the drone.
I know.
I'm so pesky. I'm so pesty against you, eh?
More money.
I know I can't. I just don't let it go. I just keep bothered. Yeah. So yeah, here's what he's doing. He's double verifying. Can you hear me clear?
I can hear you well.
So I'd like to just quickly go over. So what we've got here in front of us, Jason, if you want to explain the P1000, including the filter that you're adjusting and what it's sitting on.
So what I'm doing right now is this is the ND 2 to 32 solar filter that I was using during the sunset. I'm taking that off now for filming the moon. I also have a CPL or a polarization filter on here. So I'm going to take that off as well. That's just the UV. I got to... There. So now it's just the stock lens on the P1000. So now we're letting in a whole bunch more light.
Got to tap the GoPro screen. It's frozen on you.
You
got to give it the touch.
So
Yeah.
Where's the camera on here? There. So now we got 3 screens lined up, right?
Yeah.
We got the GoPro filming the LCD screen of the P1000. It's all being live streamed. That's the way we do it around here, Team Yahawashai.
So yeah, if we can get a zoom in on the moon, oh, look at that. It's quite the moon. Now I wonder if it's too bad if we knew when Derek's moon would be rising, which we can find out. If he was filming it at the same time as you, it'd be interesting if his moon rose a different color than what we were seeing in the sky, which is kind of impossible considering we're only like 1,500 miles away, right?
Yeah, it for me it came up a real light white, transparent with the blue background. I so badly wish I had been filming this moonrise. It would have been more exciting than the sunset. I didn't have any setup for clouds behind the sun. I did get a plane flying through the sun real nice and clean. That'll be fun to look back on. And I think we clearly demonstrated that we could bring the sun back up above the horizon after it's set. Right?
Yeah, that was evident. I was noticing. I had to block reality check. Was totally trolling us again. Totally uncalled for. Yeah. So what if people don't understand what it is that we're attempting to do here is we're attempting to show you people how we would accept something as documented evidence. It has to be live streamed. You need to have multiple cameras. If you can live stream it on 2 different channels, even better. And it has to be clarity, 4K, zoomed in, no time-lapse photography. Here's Derek. He'll be able to shortly jump film. Yeah, Derek, you're obviously 3 hours after me, 2 hours after Jason, so your moonrise will probably be 10 o'clock our time.
Well, if Derek's around and is catching this, I highly recommend being out and trying to catch the moon rise, because you should still have blue sky and it should just fade into view from nothing. Could be an absolutely tremendous shot. I hope he has the ability to go out and try to catch this one as it comes into view. It would be a killer.
Totally. Oh, full moon is tomorrow night. Okay, thanks, Splurge. I thought it was tonight. I thought this was like 98 or 99% tonight. Derek's here. He made it. He's letting us know. Yeah. Yeah, you got to get up and film the moonrise as well tonight if you can. It's a little bit bright on your laptop screen. I wonder what the GoPro shows.
Yeah,
The LCD monitor is not that high res.
what's that?
It's not that high res, but it's still coming through.
Yeah, so I mean, you wanted to sort of go through the getup.
Yep.
It's there's the P1000. Here's the tripod head that I'm using. I guess it's a Nitro Tech from Monfranto, an N8. Got Monfranto legs with mid-level spreaders, but I don't have the legs all the way down. And then over here is my old Monfranto tripod with it's got a fluid head, but it's not super fluid. And then I just have a that holds the GoPro on it.
So one of the questions I wanted to point out with you was when I noticed Red's Rhetoric's filming of the IS or the whatever it was, the SpaceX launch, he wasn't using a head like the one you have in the front for the P1000, which is considerably heavier than the P900. He was using the one that you have in the back for holding your GoPro.
Yeah.
So the amount of stability and accuracy to shoot a Falcon launch with that first that one there. What do you think? I'm thinking he was lying to people.
There's a good chance. There's a super good chance because without the counterbalancing system, the P1000 becomes super nose heavy as you zoom out. As you're zoomed in, it changes the center of gravity on the center of balance on the
good catch.
considerably.
So it's a major necessity for having as stable footage as possible, especially when you're zooming, right?
Yeah, because the center of balance is constantly adjusting as.
Yeah, it would have been great if Reds filmed the launch with a camera like you're using here, plus the GoPro Hero, plus live streamed it. That would have been really hard for us to criticize.
Yeah, that would, and he knows that we're going to criticize, right?
Yes.
So why don't they go through the effort? Is what I want to know.
Well, I guess their CGI people are going to have to run triple time now.
It's a lot to line up. This right here, it's not hard to line up because we're not trying to deceive anybody. It just is what it is. So that's the setup. Are there any other questions?
No, I guess, yeah, even the moon looks huge in your iPhone screen. Wow.
It's huge.
That's a big moon tonight.
Yeah.
I thought it was tonight, Captain Will says. Do you guys have any questions in the chat that I could relay to Jason while we've got him here with his rig? If not, basically my questions were you went through, you showed the solar filter, you had the ND filter. We're going to be waiting on a drone filter so that we can get a crisper, clean edge of the sun, but you did definitely get a second sunset tonight, right?
Yeah, we brought her back up.
We definitely got that. Now, I know someone in the chat was saying, you've proved spherical Earth. And I'm like, some people are so ridiculous. What we're testing is the distance to the vanishing point in our circle of sight. That's it. Tomorrow morning.
About this that proves curvature of Earth.
Filming the sky. Inductive reasoning is when you try to state that because the moon and the sun are round, that the Earth must be. It's the most ridiculous inductive reasoning type strategy. It's stupid. Splurge says the full moon will be tomorrow morning. I guess throughout the night it fills up with light as it moves closer to the sun. That's a question I have for you. Do you think that the sun does cause the phases of the moon?
I personally do not. I believe that there's a set phase for the moon based on a calendar that the creator created, and it emits the light that it does as prescribed. I've seen a lot of times where the moon, the way it's illuminated, it's not pointing towards the sun.
Okay.
Not correctly. It's in the general vicinity, but not where it should be.
Totally agree. We're getting a better picture probably from the P1000 screen. I definitely believe that there is an energetic lock between the sun and the moon. Like it states in the book of Enoch, that the sun creates its energy through the energy of the sun. The moon creates its light. I don't think it's reflecting light. I think it's a type of energetic dance that the two have going, right?
Yeah. It's it's all set in a way where, based on its position to the sun, as far as whether or not it's in front of it, behind it.
Mm-hmm.
The crescent acts like it's pointed towards the sun, but you can find plenty of times where the crescent's not lined up where it would have to be to illuminate the moon in the way it is, and then there's what I sort of refer to as the football moon, where on a sphere your terminator line is going to be at its equator, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll get half of a lit ball and half dark. And so a football moon is not something that makes sense as far as physical lighting is concerned.
Yeah, Derek added in the comments here, both luminaries are simultaneously overhead regularly. So how could Earth's shadow be causing the moon phases? It's a great point.
Yeah.
He gets a ding for that one. That is spot on. But we do know, I believe the energy somehow is connected to the sun, because I'm not going to state that the Book of Enoch is wrong, because Enoch says that the moon gets its energy from the sun. I think it just happens in a supernatural way. And they're tidally locked, right?
Yeah, but there's two tides on Earth.
Yeah, not tidally. That's the wrong word. Like you had said, when they were set in motion, the distances and the spaces that were set in between calculated those differences. So the moon's phases was set in motion by the date that it was started on, and it's just basically running a pattern over and over again.
That's what I see.
Like you could model it up in SketchUp, right? You could, or Blender. Once you set the program in motion to do what it does, it continues to fulfill that movement throughout time. It doesn't deviate. It runs its course.
The moon runs, 28 and a half days or 29 and a half or something like that? 28 and a half, I think.
Derek's totally agreeing with us. He brought up how you can charge up glow sticks with light, or how you can charge up a fishing lure with a flashlight.
Yeah.
That's a great example. I believe that is some sort of a way that but it's also, we know that it's supernatural, right? But yeah, so if great footage again tonight, brother. I don't see too many comments going on, but we're looking forward to seeing what Derek films tonight, and everybody over at Document Everything in Facebook. Do you have anything that you wanted to add, brother, before we end it?
Just a tip for Derek is, if he looks at the sun or the moonrise angle using a magnetic compass or or a cell phone or whatever, I would recommend just trying to have the camera set there, recording at that direction, and just keep your eyes peeled, and you should see a moon appear out of, I guess, thin air.
You want to see it come out of a portal type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've recorded that, and I recorded that in St. Martin.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't super high quality. This is a nice full moon. This is a primo catch right here. I guess it's not full moon, but it's big.
It's close. It's like 98 or 99%. Someone says do you ever shoot with infrared footage, Jason?
No. And the people that do are participating in a psyop where they're using the excuse of IR to say that we can see like 900, 1,000 miles. Super ridiculous crap. It's the Jay Tolan stuff is such nonsense. It makes my stomach spin.
I couldn't have said it any better. There are a bunch of misinformation agents that want you to modify and destroy your camera so that you can't take in as much light anymore. It basically, it really limits what you're able to film.
Yeah, well, I'll stick with visible spectrum.
That's where we hang. We hang in the visible daylight. Okay, brother. Great job, man. Thanks a lot. So much. Thank you, everyone, for showing up, man. I really appreciated everything. We're going to keep going every day we can.
Yeah, who knows? The forecast looks good tomorrow, so, I'll just keep doing this as many times as I can.
Tomorrow, we're going to be live streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern. Just to let people know, we'll be starting a little bit early again for Friday night on the Awake Souls channel, right?
All right. Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, brother. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in. It was really fun. Hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be going over a bunch of stuff, including there was some hilarious, well, I shouldn't say it's funny, but Tim Osman tried to debunk us with some modeling, and it's pretty pathetic, and we're going to go through it. We're going to expose just how much of a pathetic coward he is. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Keep the heads up. Document everything on Facebook. Only Beyond Flat Earth.